As usual, I hope you don't just watch this video without taking any real action. If you're just watching without taking any real action, it's better to skip this video. The purpose of making this video is so that we, as men, can become quality individuals and better than before. Let's get straight to it. We all know the lion is a symbol of courage, and not just because it's the king of the jungle, but because it faces challenges with its head held high. Now, as guys who want to have true courage, you can apply this gradually, and I believe that if you can go through all of this gradually, your courage will increase drastically. 1. Admitting mistakes. The first step is to courageously admit our sins or mistakes. It's not easy, but it's really important. For example, if you've ever wronged a friend, relative, or even your parents, or maybe you did something you know wasn't right, admitting the mistake is a sign of courage. It's not about giving in or feeling weak, but about facing the consequences of your actions bravely. The benefits are immediately felt, bro. First, you'll feel relieved. You know, burdens in the heart aren't pleasant. By admitting your mistakes, you're actually releasing that burden. Second, it improves your relationship with others. People tend to appreciate honesty and the courage to take responsibility. Third, you'll learn and grow from that experience. Every mistake is a lesson as long as we're willing to face it. Start with small steps. Try admitting small mistakes you've made. See how you feel and how others react. This can be practice for dealing with bigger issues. Remember, this process isn't about making you look weak. On the contrary, admitting mistakes is the bravest thing you can do. Say it sincerely without too many excuses. Efforts to fix it are also important because your actions are also part of how you apologize. And don't forget to forgive yourself too. 2. Eating alone in a strange place. It sounds simple, but this is a real test of your courage and independence, bro. First, choose a restaurant you've never tried before. It could be a restaurant in another city or a cafe you've only passed by before. When you step in, that's your first step out of your comfort zone. For example, imagine walking into a cafe in the middle of the city that you've never been to before. At first, it might be awkward, but this is your moment to show your courage. The benefits? First, you become more independent. You don't need to wait for friends or crushes to try something new. Second, it boosts your confidence. Eating alone shows that you don't care about other people's opinions. Third, it opens up opportunities to meet new people or even gain insights after chatting with people you meet there. Don't worry too much about what other people think. The important thing is that you enjoy it and gain new experiences. And finally, make this the first step toward bigger challenges. Today, eating alone at a cafe. Tomorrow, who knows, you might be solo traveling to another country. In essence, every guy should be able to challenge themselves to step out of their comfort zone. That's the essence of true courage, like a lion. 3. Immersion in nature. Speaking of immersing in nature, it's not just about taking a walk. It's about seeking experiences that can sharpen your courage. For example, it could start with simple things like hiking a mountain. From there, you can level up. Try camping in a more rugged area, survival challenges, or even rock climbing. The benefits? First, you'll learn to face your fears. In nature, many unexpected things can happen, and it forces you to step out of your comfort zone. Second, you'll learn to be resilient. Nature teaches you to adapt and overcome challenges. Third, you'll become more confident. When you can overcome things you never thought possible, your confidence grows. My advice, bro, start with small steps. Don't immediately take big risks. Know your limits first, because everyone has a different level of courage. And most importantly, always prioritize safety. Make sure your equipment is complete, and it's better to have experienced friends or guides if you feel you need them. Oh yeah, one more thing, a positive attitude and a mindset to learn from every experience are important. Because true courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It's about knowing how to face and overcome that fear. 4. Sleeping in front of the porch. This isn't just an extreme activity, there's a deep meaning behind it. For example, imagine sleeping in front of your porch, feeling the cold breeze, hearing the sounds of nocturnal animals, or even the risk of uncertainty. Initially, fear and nervousness might set in. However, with time, you'll start to get used to the situation. You'll learn to stay calm and control anxiety in unexpected situations. The benefits: you'll experience an increase in courage and confidence in facing fears. In challenging situations, calmness and emotional control are key. You'll learn to stay calmer in pressure-filled situations. You'll become more connected with the surrounding environment and learn to appreciate the little nuances of life. And when you do this, it means you're protecting those inside the house. In a sense, you're protecting those who sleep inside the house. Start with small steps. There's no need to immediately sleep outside overnight. Start by sitting on the porch for a few hours at night and gradually increase the duration. Make sure you're in a safe environment. Don't take unnecessary risks. Use this experience for self-reflection. What's your biggest fear? How can you overcome that fear in other aspects of your life? Make this part of an ongoing learning process. Courage isn't about not feeling afraid, but about how you face that fear. Remember, being a true man isn't about avoiding fear, but learning to face and overcome it. Like a lion, show your courage and strength in facing challenges. Hope this helps. Keep going.